Video solution to NCERT exercise questions. Class 10 Maths exercise 9.1. This is from the chapter Applications of Trigonometry. Heights and Distances is the chapter. Question number 12. Let's quickly run through the question. From the top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degrees and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degrees. We are observing the top and the foot of a tower from a building. The angle of elevation is 60, angle of depression is 45. What we need to find out is the height of the tower. Let's get started with the schematic. AB is the tower whose height we are trying to determine. Our objective is to find the height of the tower. CD is a building. From D, the topmost point of the building, is where we are observing the top and the foot of this tower. Let BC be the distance between the building and the tower. Now, from D, we are observing the top of the tower. So this angle formed is going to be the angle of elevation. So angle ADE equals 60 degrees, which is the angle of elevation. From point D, we are looking at the foot of the tower, which is point B. So the angle of depression is angle EDB, which is equal to 45 degrees. From this point forward, let's move on to a regular right triangle. This is what we have. AB is the tower, CD is the building. The distance between the tower and the building is BC. Angle of elevation to A from D is 60 degrees. Angle of depression from D to B is equal to 45 degrees. DE and BC are parallel. DB is a transversal that cuts through both of these. Interior alternate angles will be equal, or alternatively we can say angle of depression is equal to angle of elevation. So angle DBC is going to be equal to 45 degrees. Now look at triangle BDC, this right triangle BDC. To this angle DBC, to angle 45 degrees, CD happens to be the opposite side. BC happens to be the adjacent side. So what we'll do is we'll quickly compute the value of BC, applying a trigonometric ratio that combines opposite and adjacent side. Opposite and adjacent side, tan is what combines it. The angle is equal to 45 degrees. So tan 45 is equal to CD divided by BC. So tan 45, the measure is equal to 1. CD measures 7. CD is equal to 7 divided by BC. Or the measure of BC is equal to 7 meters. So how far from the tower is the building? The tower and the building are 7 meters apart. Now quickly summarize this bit in a printed form. Tan 45 degrees is equal to CD by BC. So tan 45 equals 1. So we can quickly determine that BC is equal to CD. CD measures 7. BC will also measure 7 meters. Now from this point forward, let's take a couple of things in hand. Right? One, this is 7 meters. DE and BC are parallel, which means that the perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines is going to be the same at any point that we measure it. CD is perpendicular to it, measure 7 meters. BE is also perpendicular to these two parallel lines, so that is also going to measure 7 meters. So the measure of BE is equal to 7 meters. And these two lines DE and BC are parallel to each other and measure the same, so DE is going to measure 7 meters. So we computed BC so that we know the value of DE as well. Now we need to find out the height of AB. Height of AB is nothing but AE plus EB. We know EB is equal to 7 meters. So all that is left is to compute the value of AE. To find AE, we are going to be looking at right triangle ADE. In right triangle ADE, to angle ADE, this angle 60 degrees, AE is the opposite side and DE is the adjacent side. The measure of DE is equal to 7 meters. So let's apply the trigonometric identity that combines these two. We'll be going with tan. Tan 60 degrees is equal to the opposite side AE divided by the adjacent side DE. Tan 60 is equal to root 3. Root 3 equals AE divided by DE is equal to 7 meters. So the measure of AE therefore will be equal to 7 root 3 meters. So you found out AE. AE equals 7 root 3 meters. We need to find the height of the tower, which is equal to AB. AB equals AE plus EB. AE equals 7 root 3. We computed just now. EB is equal to 7 meters. So 7 root 3 plus 7 meters is the height of the tower. Quickly summarize it in a printed form. Going with tan 60 degrees, which is AE by DE. DE measures 7 meters. Tan 60 is equal to root 3, which is AE by 7, or AE is equal to 7 root 3 meters. What we are interested in finding out is the height of the tower, which is equal to AB. AB equals AE plus EB, which is 7 root 3 plus 7, or 7 into root 3 plus 1 meters.
Supercharge your math quotient. Sign up today for online CBSE math classes at online.maxtute.com. I'll repeat it, it's online.maxtute.com. And before you leave, check out the related videos and remember to subscribe to this channel.